What is up, my special mean brothers and sisters? We are back at it again, once again with another figure review. This time I got Michelangelo, the Mecha Michelangelo from Heat Boys. I guess it's their iteration on the Gundam style, robot style, mecha, whatever you want to call it. It's the Heat Boys iteration of the actual Ninja Turtles. And Michelangelo being the second entry to their line. I think the next one is going to be Raphael. I don't see anybody that has him yet, but I think he's going to be a really, really good addition to the Ninja Turtles. And then I don't know why they're saving the best for last, but I guess that's what they're going to do. And that is my boy Donatello. He has an actual sniper, which I think is really cool. So they kind of gave all these guys like weird, I guess, setups other than their actual weapon. Leonardo has the dual katanas, but also he has like a blaster rifle and a shield, like a Gundam would. And then you got the homeboy Michelangelo, which he has his signature nunchucks, but I'll actually show more on what he has. This dude is like armed to the teeth, and I'll put all those accessories on him once we get more into the segment of the video. And when it comes to Raphael, this dude has like arms like crazy. Like, I'll see if I can try and put a picture up, but if not, you guys know what I mean. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is Michelangelo. The dude looks nice. If you guys have not gotten any figures from Heat Boys, I'll probably post a link of a link of their actual website probably in the description below, so that way you guys can actually get a leg up and maybe put some pre-orders in for Raphael and Donatello. I think when it comes to Michelangelo and Leonardo, they are up to actually grab because they have them in stock. Now, right off the bat, let's talk about the aesthetics. This dude looks nice. The green and the orange, they're kind of known for this line for having like a lot of metal and die cast parts. So when you pick him, he is really, really heavy. And of course, you can imagine with the more accessories that you put on him, he's going to be even more heavy. So the style they went with, it's kind of funny. You can already see right here with the hair that they kind of went with this kind of like, I don't know, braided up, kind of like, tied up in the back, not hair. So I think that's really cool. Of course, he has his what is it called, his headphones as well as his glasses, and they're all removable. Everything pretty much on this mecha figure is removable, down to the shell, down to the nunchucks and where the nunchucks are placed at. But everything about it looks really good, the greens and the oranges. And he is, I would say, maybe my third favorite Ninja Turtle out of all of them. First being Donatello, second Leo, third Mikey, and then fourth Raphael. I know that's a fan favorite from everybody, but let's just go ahead and get into the review. So with other entries, you also get this kind of like Michelangelo, I guess, kit. Not kit, but it's more like a, what is it called? It's more like a guidebook to show you. See, I opened it up and it comes with this, and it's basically everything you need to know about the figure, what it's about, yada yada yada. You guys know what it's trying to do. It's just giving you how to, set up the figure, what it's about. But yeah, set that aside. And let's get into the articulation on this bad boy. And then I'll put some more accessories on him as we get to it. So I'm going to take him off of the rotating stand. And my boy is sitting really beefy, really, really nice. I mean, dude is like, hold on, let me just turn this off a bit. Dude looks like really, really nice. I like it. There you go. So when it comes to this dude, I mean, let me see if I can. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get him in the frame, and homeboy is just like so massive. Let's see. All right. There you go. So when it comes to this homeboy, he can lift up like that, as so. Let me see. You can take off these glasses, which I don't really like to have him posed with it. So yeah, you can take off his shades, leave him like that, and then when it comes to his actual like headpiece right here, that kind of like goes on and off, as you can see. Put that back on. Let me see. Okay, is he good to go? Almost. And then as you can see, the back side of it looks really nice. Like I said, it's really challenging trying to get this whole dude into the frame, but hey, I'm just gonna work my way up all the way down. And let me see. Gosh, this guy is massive. Okay, so working our way down to the shoulders, he's able to lift up his shoulder about this much before he feels some hindrance, and that is really good in my opinion. These shoulder pads are on a separate joint, so you can move them independently. You can move his, let me see. You can move his arm out all the way 360 if you wanted to, bends at the elbow, and then he has the bicep swivel right there as well. So it's dope that he has that. When it comes to, oh, this is a cool little section that he has right here. It's a blaster, so a little Gatling gun, I guess. And then same thing on the other side. He has a wrist swivel right here, so it goes out and in. And then for his hands as well, they're all individual digits, so that's pretty cool. Got him like that. And then you have this peg. I don't know if you guys can see. You have this peg right here, so that way he can plug in his nunchucks, so he's not actually grabbing it, but they are pegged in. So that's that. You do have this little extra piece right here that you can kind of lift up, so that way when you bend him, he gets, let's see, more range of motion. So that is pretty cool that we got that. Moving on down, let me see. There you go. Make sure that snaps into place. He doesn't really move side to side. That's about as much as you're gonna get with him. Nunchucks are done very, very nice, as you can see right there. Pegs in right here. Chain just dangling and whatnot. Now, when you lift up these feet, it's the same thing as a Leonardo. You're gonna lift that down and then make sure he gets really good range of motion. Bends at the knee. You have this nice little drop down gimmick right here. And then let's see, can he move his feet out? Yeah, he can move it out really good. And then he also has a, let's see, there you go. He also has a thigh swivel right here. And then he also has toe articulation right here. And then he can move it left and right. And then he also has a pivot as well. So to me, all in all, this dude has like some really good articulation. Oh, let me talk about the shell really quick. So the thing about the shell is that it can actually, let's see, it's better to show it than explain it. It can actually kind of come apart, as you can see. So this part comes out like that. So does this part right here. And then this part moves up and down, kind of. You have to really kind of finagle it. Let me see. I mean, you do it good enough, then you can kind of get that, which reveals, you know, Michelangelo right here, his little cockpit. But yeah, that's his little cockpit right there. So let's just go ahead and plug that back up. Let me see. Make sure it plugs into place. So yeah, dude is like, he just like feels like really, really nice. I like how everything just kind of flows, and it's a die cast. It's a die cast figure, so he's not too, how should I say? He's not too heavy and not too soft. So, you know, you really do get your money's worth with this guy, and he just stands up great. He stands up phenomenal. I mean, what more could you ask? Dude sits up really nice. Now I'm going to put as much accessories as I can on this guy. I'm going to go ahead and talk about him. Let's get it. Okay guys, here he is with as much accessories as I can put on him. He does come with a lot, so it was a little cumbersome trying to get all the accessories on him. And he's really big, so he's just a little difficult to kind of put him in the shot. But as you can see, he has the Gatling gun on his left hand, and he has the, I guess, the two big nukes on his right. And you see his nunchucks, how they just kind of, oops, let me see, how they just kind of come off to the side. So everything about it just looks good, even with the missiles right there on the side of his kneecaps right there. So that looks really good. A lot of these things are functional. I just kind of want to take him off the stand real quick. Let me see, get it to stop rotating, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So when it comes to his actual Gatling gun, man, this thing is massive. It's hard like to try to get everything like this in the frame, but you can wave around this battery piece, and I guess it's hooked up with the magnet, and it helps for the Gatling guns to kind of rotate. So that's pretty cool right there. You can see we have the blasters. Let me see. We have the blasters right there on top. So these move independently as well, and as well as these blasters on top, or I should say missiles. So they open up right there, and then they're pretty good. Let's see. When it comes to, oops, I think I got too much light on this. Okay. So when it comes to his his nukes, these things can open like all the way. So that way you can kind of get that dynamic posing in there. That just hooks up to his arm. Looks pretty good. And then his functioning blasters right here. So these are gonna kind of, let me see if they kind of pop open. Thought they did. It's just a little stiff. Let me see if it does it on this side. Yep, did it on this side. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, that's pretty nice. All in all, I mean, this Michelangelo, he comes with so much. I don't know if you guys can see all that, but yeah, he just comes with a lot to offer. The Heat Boys are doing it. I hope they continue to do it. I already got Raphael on the way, as well as what's his name, Donatello. I got him coming through too, so that's gonna be something cool to really get. He is one of my favorite Ninja Turtles, so I can't wait to get him. But hope you guys love the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate everybody supporting the channel since day one. And like I've said, the channel is lazy, but the movement ain't. Open for plans tonight.